There was a preacher who used to come on the radio in New York City. And he gave a sermon called Benefits versus Purpose. How many of you are teachers here? You'll all appreciate this, teachers particularly. In New York City, where I come from, teachers have a pretty good union, public school teachers. Teachers get 2 months vacation. They get all the major holidays off. They have very good health care benefits. They have a very good pension plan. They have good dental and eyeglass stuff, really good benefits. But if you were to go up to a young boy or a young girl and you say to them, what would you like to be when you grow up? And that person says, when I grow up, I want to be a teacher. And if you say to them, well, why do you want to be a teacher? If that young person says, I want to be a teacher because I want to have a job that has 2 months vacation. I want to be a teacher because teachers get all the major holidays off. I want to be a teacher because I want a good pension or an eyeglass plan. What kind of teacher would that person turn out to be? Because they are in it for the benefits. You ask that same young man or woman, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they say, I want to be a teacher. And you say, why? And they say, because when I grow up, I want to be able to take young people and stretch their minds and let them know they can be anything that they want to be. Now that's purpose. See, I want to be a teacher because I want young people to know that no matter who they are, the color of their skin, that if they put their mind to it, they could grow up to be anything. See, that's purpose. Now, the benefits are still there, but they're in it for the purpose. Now, you take that same question and you ask people, why do you want to be a Christian? Why do you want to follow Jesus Christ? You'd be surprised how many people will start to list benefits. I want to be a Christian and follow Jesus because I know if I'm in trouble, Jesus will always be there and he'll be there to help me. I want to be a Christian because I know that I'm going to die someday and I want to go to heaven. See, I want to be a Christian because I know that no matter how much I fall, he will lift me up. I want to be a Christian because I know if I lose my keys, St. Anthony will help me find them, you know. Those are all benefits. That's like saying I want to be a Christian for what I can get from Jesus, as opposed to purpose. Why do you want to follow Jesus Christ? Well, Jesus says, I'll tell you what my purpose is. The Old Testament said, I have called you with a righteous purpose. What is that purpose? Jesus tells you what it is. He said, I've come so that the blind may see. I've come so that the lame may walk. I've come so that the deaf may hear. I've come so that the dumb may speak. I've come so that the poor have the good news preached to them. And then he says to you, will you join me in my purpose? Because that's the same purpose you and I should have. Now, we'll all get all the benefits. All of Jesus will be there for us when we're sick and dying and all of that. But that shouldn't be the main reason we wish to follow Christ. Are you with me? Amen? Amen. See, I'm one of these folks, I got to know you with me. Don't you go to sleep on me out there, church. I'm old now. I got to know you there. See, that's purpose. Now, you might hear that and you say, now, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm not a faith healer. I can't do that stuff. That's because you need to then broaden your minds on what Christ meant. He says, I've come so that the blind may see. And there are more people in this world today who are blind than people who have simply lost the use of their eyes. There are people who can no longer see the face of God in one another. All they see is the color of their skin, what they're wearing. You all know the song, Amazing Grace. What's that first verse? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound to save a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was what? Was blind, but now I see. The man had physical use of his eyes, but the man who wrote that was a slave trader. He was going into Africa. He was stealing and ripping families apart and selling them, and he never saw the face of God in any of those people. He was blind. Jesus says, I have come so that the blind may see. You have to help to open the eyes of people who are blind. If you lead me, oh, and I will hold your people. You're a people in my heart. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah. Woo. Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Yeah. Oh, hallelujah.